Hi, my name is Jason T. Ingram. I do multimedia art. I do mental health activism. I go by the stage name of Fake Zappa. I'm from the Pacific Northwestern part of the United States. Currently living in a travel trailer with my partner, a couple of crazy wiener dogs, and a really crazy cat named Buddy. And I've been diagnosed with bipolar, with not really schizoaffective disorder, but with psychotic features because of my background when I was younger, panic attacks, ADHD, just a cluster of all kinds of disorders, and been getting in and outpatient treatment for over 25 years. And I just notice because of some folks I've talked to in the UK that it seems like the United States is exporting, among a lot of things, a ever cheapening type model of healthcare, especially mental health care. Individualized care is very hard to get. And it seems like in the UK it's more focused on what they call stabilization. So there's not a lot of continued care, and you have to be in a crisis instead of preventing a crisis. And you get maybe a half a dozen weeks and then send you away. And here it's like, there's like waiting lists, and some of these places are so packed, especially if you're on a government-based insurance, that you have to even wait to get on a waiting list. And then you have to be in some kind of system with someone they choose for you that is called a social worker, but they don't advocate really for anything. You have to pretty much make all these calls, and if they feel like it after several weeks or months, then they bring you to a med prescriber or a psychiatrist or somebody like that. And it seems like there's so much influence on drug companies, and some of the drugs that they so quickly want to prescribe are like benzodiazepines and amphetamines and some harmful controlled substances and things like that. And then another thing that's cheapening is the individualized care. It seems to be going down. They want to put you in groups, which is okay sometimes. It's just that individualized care, continued care, is very important. It's also very pricey. And it's a lot cheaper to put folks in a big room. And it can be this marinating in negativity a lot of times as well. And they usually get out of control. The other thing is educating people like crazy, which is okay if they're just, just got out of their first hospitalization and they need some self-care stuff. But there's only so much you can do to take care of yourself if you have a debilitating mix of mental disorders. And what's happening is they just feel like if they just educate us, and this is really hard when it comes to like working class people that just need answers right away. They need coping skills. And then after you've learned that, that's fine. Then go off and practice them and get individualized care. But if they keep trying to educate us, then that's going to be counterproductive. And I see a lot of this stuff is really contributing more to, especially when it comes to anger and rage in men, because depression and stuff, and feeling like you're not empowered like folks wanted. They're scared of us. They want to try to control us and put us in unsafe environments. It seems to contribute to acts of violence and things like that. And so I have a longer version of this too, and I'm just really grateful to folks in the UK for supporting my business, especially the Angels in Lincolnshire and the Arts and Music Organization. And I thank you for listening, and I'll have more to say later.